So it is time to turn in your video. You have got it edited. Let's talk about how I want you to do that for this project. This is going to be a little different. I want to make sure that I see your actual edit for this. So let's go ahead and set it up. I want to see your dialogue scene down here, and I also want to see your insert shot. I have my insert shot right here. I'm going to drag that down to the end of the video, and now I'm going to see that I've got a gap in there. And so when it ends the conversation, and there's the bell, so that's always great timing. Let's just go from here. All right, so at the end of our video, that's going to play. It's going to go to black and to silence right here in this spot for a second, and then it's going to come up on the insert, and we'll see the matching action. Okay, so you've got both of those things in there. Go to the end of the clip. You do this by hitting end on the keyboard. You'll go to the very end, and then press O, and then press home on the keyboard, and now press I. We have now set an in point and an out point. I want to export this as a screen recording. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm actually going to come to this panel, and I'm going to drag this over. You see this line right here. I'm going to drag it over so that it's in line with this. Oops, drag it over. And so there, I feel good about that. So what I actually want you to turn in is going to be a screen recording of this window and your timeline. So I want you to hit Command-Shift-5 on the keyboard. In this case, I'm going to actually just hit Command-Shift-4 to show you how to actually draw a line around there. And I'm going to come and I'm going to do this. And if you were doing this as a video, you would have other options. I don't know if I can do it because I'm already screen recording. Yeah, it's already screen recording here. But you would get a bunch of options down here, and then you would record the whole screen. Because I've got this going, and thank goodness that didn't stop, I'm not going to do that. But you're going to hit Command-Shift-5, and then that will allow you to select a certain portion of the screen. You're going to draw your mouse around it. You're going to hit record, and then I want you to be at the beginning of the video and hit play.
Hi, thank you for meeting with me this morning.
Sure thing. Is that?
And I want it to play that whole thing. I want to be able to see what is happening in your timeline when I see what is up here. Now, something that you may not have on your screen that I do is these white bars that go around. That is our safe margins. You can turn that on or off by clicking here. If that is not in your toolbar, you can get to it by going to the plus, the button editor, selecting that, dragging it down, and then clicking OK. I already have it, so I can drag it. I can't drag it out. Yeah, there we go. So now I want that back in there. I'm going to drag it down wherever I want it. In this case, I'm just going to put it at the beginning, click OK. And when it's blue, it is on. When it is white, it is off. So that's just a difference I have there. Now, remember, you need to add text to yours, and you'll do that. You can easily do Command-T, and that will add a text layer. And then I'm just going to do 1B Josh Dempsey. And I can now, if I want to, go to graphics and captions, or captions and graphics, and click on this, and then I can make it smaller. I want to make sure that I can see it though, and then I'm going to use the arrow, and I'm just going to drag it up here so that it's in the shot but not in the way. So that'll play through the whole thing. If it doesn't, then you want to see how mine is not there anymore. I'm just going to click on the end of the title and drag it all the way to the end. And this is what I actually want to go in and screen record. So again, you want to be in the editing panel. You want to drag your window over. If I go up to Window, Workspaces, Reset to Save Layout, we'll go through this process again. I will just click, kind of hover in the middle of those, and now I can drag it over. And I want it to go to the very edge right there. and then I'm going to hit Command Shift 5, and then I'm going to draw a box around this, and I'm going to record my screen. So that's how you do it. Hopefully this is helpful, and let me know if you have any questions.